This episode is brought to you by ElevateOS, the only all-in-one community operating system. ElevateOS transforms property management, combining resident engagement, reservations, rent payments, maintenance, and concierge services into a single super app. It also uniquely integrates access control, intercoms, package lockers, and thermostats, eliminating app fatigue and redefining modern apartment living. Visit elevateos.com/MMN for a free demo and see how they can help you level up your operations. Welcome to another episode of Multifamily Collective. Yesterday, we talked about agents serving agents. And so setting up this agentic workforce, which we are all working on now. All industries, broadly speaking, are working in the agentic workforce. A lot of them are nearly a decade ahead of the multifamily industry, which is sort of par for the course. But I think multifamily is catching up and could potentially leapfrog a lot of other industries as it relates to the agentic workforce. The other thing that we talked about yesterday was the agentic consumer base. So you have an agentic workforce being created at the same time, running concurrently. You have an agentic workforce. Just a couple of days ago, Google released a platform where you can go in and build your own agents. There are many platforms out there. Google just happens to be a high-profile big tech offering that is out there in the marketplace now, just as a couple of days ago when they released it at their show, their developer show or conference. So anyway, you've got that being created. You'll have the ability to have someone show up as a proxy for you, a digital version of you, a digital AI that will actually engage with this agentic workforce that is being developed, broadly speaking, across industries. The question for you that I have today, is another session title that I am creating for an upcoming event. And this is going to be titled From Operators to Orchestrators. So I think in the second part of that is reskilling humans for the agentic era. And so you're no longer going to be a person who necessarily drives a business objectives forward. The agents are going to be doing that for you. Everything from strategy to execution, the agents will be driving that. The consumer base is going to have their own personal strategy and execution strategy, and it'll be driven by agents. So how do you take our current workforce, upskill them and reskill them, something we've been talking about for nearly a decade now. Upskilling and reskilling and getting them ready for an agentic era that is here. It's not that it's coming, it is here. You can build your own agent today. Companies are out there building agents. We saw the first version of this in the multifamily space was the digital leasing agent. The 24/7, 365, never sick, never goes on vacation agent that shows up and interacts, whether it be with natural language processing or back in the day, it was sort of path-based bots, right? You just give it an if-then scenario and it answers questions. But then today, fast forward, you have some it sounds just like a real human that you're talking to. And even the latency is getting so good that it's a little bit difficult to tell that it's actually a bot versus an actual human. Nonetheless, the punchline remains, how are we upskilling and reskilling people today? What do you need to do? What do you need to focus on? How quickly do you need to get that put in place? Because enterprise is moving at a rapid pace. Now that the tools are available for consumers, I imagine there'll be many early adopters that will get this stuff put in place for themselves. There are already people that are working on the bleeding edge of this technology that have put things in place. So it's happening at a very rapid pace. What are we doing to make sure that we upskill, reskill, maybe redeploy our human workforce in a different way, in a different capacity? Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.